Hi all, this is Insia here of See Insco, and I am on my 21st week of Zepbound. I've lost 54 pounds with the support of that, and the last couple of weeks I've started to incorporate exercise and strength training to make sure I'm not losing any muscle mass. I will say that I just checked my information and I have been gaining muscle mass. I have not lost any. So, despite that being a really big concern, in case people aren't incorporating a healthy lifestyle, I have been able to be very mindful of that, make sure my protein intake is enough, along with making sure that I am getting more and more physically active along the way. I only really started mindfully going out and working out in the last like 3 weeks. I'm about 21, 22 days in. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm trying to post a little bit every day to make sure that you can all hold me accountable, that I'm actually following through. And that's been great. Just yesterday, I tried jump roping. That was something, but I was actually able to do a couple. So, losing the 54 pounds has already started to make a huge difference in my life. And I just want to kind of go over a little bit about what my week was like, some of the exercising that I did, along with some of the food that I ate. So let's do it. Some funny stuff going on as I've been, increasing my physical activity. My kids are definitely noticing and asking. So if I haven't taken them on a walk, they'll say, "Hey, mom, is it time for a walk? Can we go outside?" Also, as I'm doing this gym training, which is very, very new, um, you'll see them in some of these videos. They're right behind me. They are trying to imitate me and join me in this exercise, which they're having so much fun. Uh, Here I am just kind of recording myself to make sure that, I'm capturing my starting place, and hopefully these are some of my before videos. Um, as I get stronger over the next couple of months, but it's really interesting to see how my kids are responding to this healthier lifestyle with me, and they are also holding me accountable along with all of you, which I'm really grateful for. um, yeah, so that's been a really fun little added perk of going on this journey, incorporating them in it. And sometimes it's a very frustrating perk of it, because it's hard to find the time to do this when they're not around. Um, and so sometimes you'll see like they're trying to steal my dumbbells or get in the way while I'm trying to jump rope. I know they mean well. I just worry about their safety because it's a little too heavy for them to be trying to pick up. And also, the jump rope is pretty dangerous especially because I do not know what I'm doing. I do not have great control. So it is precious and frustrating, as a lot of motherhood and parenthood seems to be. But, this week went really well. I was really stressed because last week I had a gain. It was my first gain that I've had since starting this journey. I've had plateaus where I have not gained or lost, but last week was the first time that I actually um, had saw the scale go up. Uh, Thankfully, this week when I weighed in, I was back down and it looked like I made up for some of that loss that I would have expected last week. Normally when I've tried many different attempts at these journeys, I've given up. When I started seeing that my effort is not working out for me, sorry, I'm also trying to help my toddler at the same time here. Here you go, dude. Um, okay, so usually when I see something like a gain, when I've worked really hard, I start throwing in the towel and I start essentially sabotaging myself, because I'll say, if I did this much effort and it didn't pay off, then why am I bothering? Why am I eating like this? Why am I going outside and working out? Like, what's the point? And thankfully, I shared that I did have a gain with my social media community, and I had such positive responses. And, everyone was letting me know just like keep going, don't stop what you're doing, because seeing it 1 week does not mean that you need to change what you're doing, but just be mindful. Just make sure you're doing your part. And so I did. And this last, I had a 3.6 loss. And like I said, I had a 1.8 gain the week before. So I'm back on path and feeling brave and starting to, you know, increase my weights. Like I was using just like 3 pound weights recently, but I've moved up to 5 pound weights, and that's really exciting for me. These are such small things, but they matter, um, especially because I have a 8 pound weight that I can do next. But it'll be some time.
You coming?